Welcome back to Usebin episode 25, trying to get to $5,000 in profit just through disc golf so we can start to prototype and I can build my own dream disc. So that's what we're trying to do today. Now, with this one, I thought this video was going to be a lot better, but I used this tracking feature on my phone and the quality wasn't quite as good in some of those clips. You'll see what I'm talking about, so lesson learned, but went off Dash's track with two goals in mind. I wanted to challenge myself. If I bogeyed a hole, I'd give the disc away, or if I didn't shoot at least 9 under par, then I would give another disc away. So stay tuned to see how we did. This is Dash's track, and again, I'll give you an update on where we're sitting on current profit as we get closer and closer and closer to designing and prototyping, and then eventually throwing my own design, my own disc. This is Dash's track, and I have 18 Usebin finds this week that we're going to put up to the test against 18 different holes. I like building my bag this way, kind of like is my new thing. So we're going to take 18 discs for 18 different shots. I'll tell you why, I'll tell you the disc, and if I bogey that hole, I'm giving that disc away to one of you. Or if I don't shoot 9 under par at least, I'm giving another disc away. Because this is an easy course. I'm 980 rated. I should be able to do pretty well out here. Also, feels good to finally hit 980. Let's start off with hole 1. You got this little uphill, some trees forcing it to the right. I have a MVP patent pending 2016 Circuit Challenge signal. The flight numbers on this are 6.5, -3, and 1. No ink. Feels pretty dang flippy, so I'm hoping it'll flip up and turn to the pin. First throw out of the truck. Let's not hit the first available. Okay. That thing is very flippy, but it kind of did the job. So let's go see if we can get a birdie on the first hole. Gonna be putting with that Flip It Good Sexton AVR. This was like that $4 Usebin find that honestly, it's just so good that I'm just gonna keep putting with it. Got a maybe 28 footer to start. This would be great to get a birdie. Stay up. That's what we're talking about. I don't gotta give this one away. And we started off with a birdie. This is one of the harder holes. All right, for the second hole, it's only about 200 feet. It goes straight and then hard to the left. And I have this awesome Z Midnight Sparkle Signature Series Malta. And I believe when I played with Adam Hammis at the Hideaway, I know him, I think Macbeth also bags this. I could be wrong, but I saw some in the bags with this run, and when I saw this come through the Usebins, I was like, definitely gotta try it out because, I don't know, I didn't love the ESP Malta. So let's see if we can execute this. Give me a skip. Oh, I skipped into a tree. Okay, I will say, probably not getting the birdie on this one. You don't wanna bounce off that pole. Next up, a mystery box disc from Mint. It actually says mystery box on the bottom, where normally it would say a lobster, because that's what this is. Brand new, perfect to dye if anyone wants to dye one of these. But this one just goes up to the right, and I need a flippy guy. And I figured I might give it an ace run. Or I guess just park it. We'll take a birdie, and then we're gonna go to the War Pig, probably one of the coolest 2-foil stamps you'll see. Oh my gosh. Almost hit the first available, and that would have been a fun one. Luckily, this hole is just so short. We still have a pretty short circle 1 putt to take care of. You know, there's something about that Sexton AVR that just comes out clean for me. Like, I love my PA3s, but I don't know, guys. All right, so we are 3 through 4. I know all of you are upset, but we've got one of, honestly, the coolest, prettiest looking swirly DNA MD5s. So the basket's right down there. You gotta hit this tunnel, little gap right there, and push down there. So I thought this one would be perfect for this shot. It's actually probably a good thing that I didn't try an ace run because I would have ended up here. Great job, MD5. I think some of these may still be available on Discmania's store, but it was just something I wanted to try, and is such a cool looking disc. For the next hole, we have just a straight tunnel shot, a couple trees. If I miss left or right, you know, could be trouble. But this is a 4-time Macbeth Nova. It's only for $3 in the used bins, and kind of like that last Bradley Williams Nova I found. So we got another one, and hadn't seen the 4-time Macbeth stamp before. I've seen his signature, but not the throw. So I thought that was neat, and give it an ace run. Oh, did we give that an ace run or what? Oh my gosh, that was so close from going in. I came right about here. I think I was right above the basket, coming through that little tree. I do have to make this putt though, or I'm giving this guy away. I may as well just putt it with this Nova too, just in case. Good catch, Chains. Sorry guys, looks like I'm keeping this one for now. Oh, why did I pick this one for this hole? This is the Proton Particle Glow Tempo, the Jeremy Colling release. It goes down the hill through this little tight little tunnel. It's not that far, and then to the left. If I miss left or right, I could get in a really bad spot and have to get up and down. We're fine. No, we're not. Still hit something. Ended up catching the tree right here. Hole 8, we're 4 through 7. We're doing pretty good, we're on pace. This is a Big Z Discraft Predator. So this is back when they were tooling it with the Wixom mold. I think it's Big Z plastic, so older. I just liked how aggressive the wing is at the very end. That's gonna give it some overstability, so for this hole. So sometimes it's nice to just go over the top of the thumber, and this one definitely could be going away to somebody if this gets in a bad spot. So I'm taking a risk, going over the top. Wish me luck, or not, if you want this. Oh God, that looks like it went forever. Like it's smashed. Thumbers, you should probably know the disc and how it's gonna fly before you throw a thumber with it. Yeah, I was definitely deep. I think I saw it over here. There it is. All right, I don't know if you're gonna see me, but how can I try to make this? Maybe through there? Oh my gosh, if I did that and didn't get through, that would be so dumb.
Epic fail.
Okay, how close am I? Oh no. All right, we got a 15 footer to save this disc. I mean, I'm not attached to it or anything. Yes! Simple tunnel shot. What did I put in the bag for this? Ah, a 2016 Discraft Halloween Edition Buzz. Stamp is pretty much gone. Not a big deal, but I'm pretty sure these Halloween Buzzes, there's a decent like collector market for these. So I picked it up. Just gonna flex it maybe a little bit, see if I can keep it in the air. There's kind of a low ceiling, but I could give it an ace run. Oh! I got kind of lucky through there. But it is deep. I'm trying to get an ace for you guys. How did it even get through all of this? I mean, there's not a single clear path here. Well, at least have a fun putt. Okay, I gotta start making some birdies now. What did we pick out? Some Deja Vu. We have another War Pig. Now this one, straight tunnel shot. Pin is up on the right. I've hit chains on this many times and never actually aced it. So maybe the War Pig is the one that will get it done. I like it. It's got a chance. Oh my gosh, right over the basket. That would have been nice to get to 6 under. Almost. A little high. This pig's got a little bit of a dome on it, which is kind of nice, actually. Oh, 20 footer here for birdie. Oh my God. Just want to say thank you for watching my channel. There's a lot of disc golf YouTube channels to watch, so I appreciate you guys being here. And I hope we can all look back at this one day and look back at this series as to how we started a whole disc golf line. We'll see where we get to, but for this next hole, I have a Champion Starfire. Pre-flight numbers right here. It's penned. A little bit older run, nice and pearly. So I'm gonna need this for an over-the-top shot on this hole. 400 through 10 means I've got 8 holes left to get 5 birdies as long as I don't bogey. Starfire over the top. I think I'm gonna need to throw this on hyzer. Oh gosh, get down. Okay, that's a putt for sure. Everything's a putt here. We'll take that a little bit closer than the last hole where I just missed that putt. I get a really clean release with that putter, I'm telling you. Next up is a special edition Total Eclipse Envy from Axiom. I've actually had this exact same disc before. Really, really liked it. Found in the used bins in really good condition. Now, this hole is just a little uphill shot. The basket is right in front of you. And if you've been watching the channel, I aced this when I did a review on Jay Millie's Intercore. So we're gonna try to do the same thing today. A little bit more stable than I was thinking. Let's put the proxy in. There we go, 6 under. Gotta get 3 more. Next up, I've got this awesome pre-flight number Z Buzz. So a little bit older of a buzz. Pretty much you know what you're gonna get. It says 167 pin on the bottom. I gotta weigh it, but it's a buzz. Buzz is gonna do buzz things. This one's straight ahead. You know those 2 trees? There's like this little box window. That's where you gotta throw it. Not over to the right though. Oh! Not a good throw. You have to let me know how the tracking feature works. It's supposed to be zooming in and out for me. Kind of like a virtual AI cameraman. Oh my goodness. Oh, not quite. Only a little tap in left. This next hole is pretty short. It's just right there. I've got a bottom stamped Luna. That's what we're gonna be throwing. I saw it sitting in the used bins, perfect for dying, and it was on clearance. So pretty easy pickup for me. Why do I almost want to go forehand at this one with a Luna? I don't think I've ever tried forehanding a Luna. That's why. Definitely a bad decision on my part. We got a little circle 2 look though. There's just like so many critters around here just walking around. As long as I don't hit that rattlesnake, I'm fine. I'll do the same thing. I gotta make the putt to save the disc. There we go. This is definitely one I should have played a little smarter because it's pretty much a guaranteed birdie, and I'll be one of the only people today who doesn't get it. 2 more birdies to get if I want to save myself a disc. Okay, so at this point in the editing process, I quickly realized now that I was wrong. I just had, maybe my brain had just never taken a par on that hole before, but we're actually need all 3 of these next holes. I've got actually a prototype inertia. I had one of these previously and I never got to throw it, so I was excited to at least pick a hole to throw it on today. This one is over here. It is actually a blue glow, which I thought that was pretty awesome. So it glows blue whenever you light it up. I'm gonna go forehand actually I'm gonna go high forehand with an inertia. I've never tried doing this before with this disc. Oh, it was way more stable than I gave it credit for. My goodness, making this course look difficult. I really should get this one and the next one if I'm gonna save myself. 18 is gonna have to be an incredible tee shot. This one is at 300 feet straight ahead, tailwind. And I have a first run Glow Nocturnal Mustang from Mint Discs. We're gonna see how this flies. I'm hoping it's got a little bit of stability at the end because I'm gonna throw it on the right. Get down, get down. Oh, would have been nice to have that go in. Really just hoping I got to look at something here for birdie. Where's the disc? Where in the world is this disc? This is why I throw pink and blue discs, because they stand out so well. I just saw it. It's like the perfect color of this grass. It's like right on the edge. There it is. I just got stung by something too. That felt good. Ow, man. I think that was a hornet or a wasp or something. Come on. Oh my gosh. The Nate Sexton AVR tree kicking in. Last gettable birdie right here, 170 feet. This is a Discraft pre-flight number, Buzz. I think it's pretty sweet. It is actually a Z Flex plastic. So really gummy. I have a helping left to right wind, so a little backhand, nose up, stall it, maybe it goes in. Nope, a little short. Well, I tried to get an ace with the rest of these discs. I got it littered around this circle. But this is it. This is to save my 9 under prediction. There we go. As long as I don't bogey the last hole, which the last hole is the hardest hole, and probably my favorite disc that I brought out here. Last hole, hole 18, I have an Anthony Barella Color Glow T-Bird 3. One of the best runs of T-Bird 3s out there. I love Color Glow plastic. And we're gonna end it on a 400 foot, why does it say par 4? This is not a par 4, this is a par 3. It is a hyzer high, and the pin is over there. Very tricky to get the birdie. Will be pretty cool to end on that. A lot of hyzer here, just rip it up there. Okay, hoping that crashes in to the green. This is a great shot. I'm super happy with where this is. The T-Bird 3, I don't know if this is the 21 or 22 run, I forget, leaves me with a 15 footer. That we got. All right, 10 under is not bad out here. I will say, I made myself work for those last 3 birdies, but this one's a fun one to get. It says 400 feet. I don't know if this is really 400, because maybe they counted like going straight and then left, but I don't normally, I guess I could throw a T-Bird 3 400 feet, but this one's a pretty sick disc. Again, all of them are gonna be up on the website. Well, that is gonna wrap up my round out here at Dash's Track. If you're local in Frisco or DFW, it's a fun little short course, especially if you want a little bit of shade and you don't wanna walk too far. You want a short course. Thanks guys for hanging out. This Barella T-Bird 3, my favorite disc that I found from this section. A lot of these were more of my approach disc and putters that I've kind of had waiting to be filmed with. So I said, let's clear them out. And I will now give you an update on where we're sitting on profit. So at the start of this episode, we were sitting at 34.77 in profit. Again, this is all working towards prototyping my own disc. So we sold 39 discs. We spent $394 on those and sold them for $811 off of my website. Puts my current profit to $38.94. Time to go find some more Usman discs.